My wife announced, "I need a gap year for being married to find myself." I replied, "Take a lifetime." Then I serve her divorce papers and cut off her access to my credit cards. She called me from the airport, panicking when her card declined for her solo trip. Original post. I, 38 male, sat through the most bizarre conversation of my life last Thursday evening. My wife, 36, and I were having dinner, takeout Thai food, nothing fancy, when she cleared her throat like she was about to deliver a speech. Her, "I've been doing a lot of soul-searching lately." Me, "Okay." Her, "I feel like I've lost myself in this marriage. I got married at 28, never really explored who I am as an individual." Me, "We've been married 8 years. This is coming from where exactly?" Her, "I've been talking to my life coach." Me, "You're what?" Her, "My life coach. I started seeing her 3 months ago. She's helped me realize I need space to grow as a person." I put down my pad thai. "You've had a life coach for 3 months and didn't mention it." Her, "Because I knew you'd react like this. Anyway, I've made a decision. I need to take a gap year for being married." I actually laughed. Couldn't help it. A gap year? For marriage? Her, "Yes. I need to travel, experience things, find myself. I'm thinking Europe, maybe Southeast Asia. Just me, exploring the world without obligations." Me, "So you want a divorce?" Her, "No. I still love you. I just need space. A break. We stay married, but I get to be independent for a year. When I come back, I'll be a better wife, a more complete person." Me, "And what am I supposed to do during this gap year?" Her, "Wait for me. Support my journey. Maybe work on yourself too." Me, "While you're traveling the world, doing what exactly?" Her, "Finding myself. Living authentically. I've already researched flights and hostels. I leave next Tuesday." Me, "Next Tuesday? In 5 days?" Her, "Yes. I know it's sudden, but I need to do this before I lose my nerve." Me, "And how are you funding this gap year?" Her, "Well, we're married. Our money is shared. I figured I'd use our credit cards and..." Me, "My credit cards. That you're an authorized user on." Her, "Semantics. The point is, I need this. If you really love me, you'll support my journey of self-discovery." I sat there for maybe 30 seconds. Then I stood up. Me, "You're absolutely right. You should take this trip." Her face lit up. "Really? You understand?" Me, "Completely. Take a lifetime. Find yourself. Live authentically. Do it all." Her, "A lifetime?" I said, "A year." Me, "I heard you. And I'm saying take forever. Because we're done." Her, "What?" Me, "I want a divorce. You can have all the independence you want." Her, "You're being dramatic. I'm not leaving you. I just need a break." Me, "You need a break from being married. I need a break from being your husband." It's perfect. I pulled out my phone, called my lawyer's emergency line, left a message about needing to file for divorce ASAP. Then I logged into our accounts, removed her as authorized user on all 3 of my credit cards. Took about 2 minutes. Her, "What are you doing?" Me, "Removing you from my credit cards. You want independence? Here's independence." Her, "Those are our cards." Me, "No, they're my cards that I graciously let you use." Not anymore. Her, "This is insane. You're punishing me for wanting personal growth." Me, "I'm respecting your need for independence. You can't be independent while using my credit. Defeats the purpose." Her, "How am I supposed to travel?" Me, "Figure it out. You're finding yourself, remember? Start with finding a way to pay for it." She spent the next 3 hours cycling through tears, anger, and disbelief. Kept saying I was overreacting, that this wasn't what she meant, that I was being controlling. I packed a bag, went to stay at my brother's place. Texted her, "You wanted space. You got it. My lawyer will be in touch." That was Thursday. Today's Monday. My lawyer filed the papers Friday morning. Process server delivered them to her Saturday. The voicemails started Sunday. 23 of them. Haven't listened to a single one. Tuesday morning, her planned departure day. My phone rang at 6:47 a.m. Unknown number. Answered anyway. Her, "My card's not working." Me, "Good morning to you too." Her, "I'm at the airport. My card declined. The flight's in an hour." Me, "That's unfortunate." Her, "Fix it. Call the bank." Me, Why would I do that? Her. Because I need to get on this flight. Me, not my problem. You wanted independence, remember? Her. This is different. You can't just cut me off. Me already did. Have a great trip. Or don't. Honestly, doesn't matter to me. I hung up, blocked the number, went back to sleep. Best sleep I've had in months. Update 1 week later. So the fallout's been wild. Let me catch everyone up. After the airport disaster, my wife apparently melted down at the terminal. Tried 3 different cards. All declined because they were all MY cards. She'd never had her own credit card. Everything was authorized user status on mine. She called her best friend to pick her up. Showed up at my brother's place that afternoon. I watched from the window as my brother told her I wasn't available and she needed to go through my lawyer. Her friend called me. I answered because I didn't recognize the number. Her friend, what is wrong with you? Me, hi. Who is this? Her friend, you know who this is? Your wife is devastated. Me, my soon-to-be ex-wife wanted a gap year from marriage. I'm giving her a permanent gap. What's the problem? Her friend, she didn't mean it like that. She just needed space. Me, great. She's got plenty now. Her friend, you humiliated her at the airport. Do you know how that looked? Me, how it looked? Her cards declining because I removed her access to MY accounts after she announced she was leaving me for a year. Her friend, she wasn't leaving you. She was finding herself. Me, fantastic. She can find herself on her own dime. Her friend, you're supposed to support your wife. Me, I supported my wife for 8 years. Then she decided she needed a year off from being my wife. So now she can support herself. I hung up. Blocked that number too. Wednesday, my lawyer called with an update. My wife had retained counsel. Some lawyer who apparently specializes in protecting women's rights in divorce. My lawyer, her attorney sent over a proposal. She wants you to withdraw the divorce petition. Me, absolutely not. My lawyer, she's claiming emotional distress. Says you filed without warning, cut off her financial support maliciously. Me, I filed after she announced she was taking a year-long vacation from our marriage. I removed her from MY credit cards. There's nothing malicious about it. My lawyer, she's also requesting temporary spousal support for $1,500 a month. I actually laughed. $4,500? For what? My lawyer, her accustomed lifestyle apparently. Her lawyer's arguing you created financial dependency and can't just abandon her. Me? She wanted to abandon me for a year, and I'm the bad guy. My lawyer, I know. We'll fight it. Do you have that conversation recorded? Me? No, but I have texts. After the dinner conversation, she texted me her itinerary and a list of countries she wanted to visit. All time-stamped before I filed. My lawyer, perfect. Send those over. This is going to be easier than I thought. Thursday, the mother-in. Law called. She got my number from somewhere. Her mom. You're tearing this family apart. Me. Your daughter wanted to tear it apart. I'm just making it official. Her mom. She made a mistake. She's sorry. Me. She's sorry she can't afford her trip. That's different from being sorry. Her mom. You're being cruel. She's my baby. Me. Your baby is 36 years old and tried to use me as a bank while she went soul-searching in Europe. I'm done being her ATM. Her mom. Marriage is about forgiveness. Me. It's also about commitment. She went out for a year. I'm just making it permanent. Her mom started crying. I felt a twinge of guilt. A small one. Then I remembered my wife casually announcing she was leaving for a year like it was a trip to the grocery store. Her mom. What is she supposed to do? Me? Get a job? Figure it out? The same things adults do when they want to be independent. Her mom. She hasn't worked in 4 years. Me, I know. I supported her while she pursued her interests. Photography classes. Yoga instructor certification. That pottery phase. All funded by me while she worked part-time, 20 hours a week maximum. Her mom. You're heartless. Me. I'm realistic. She wanted independence. She's getting it. Friday brought the best development. My wife's lawyer filed for emergency temporary support. We had a hearing scheduled for the following Wednesday. My lawyer was thrilled. This is perfect. We get to put her gap year plan on the record. Judge is going to love this. Saturday, I went back to the house to get more of my stuff. My wife was there. First time seeing her since that Thursday dinner. Her, we need to talk. Me, we need to talk through lawyers. Her, please. Just 5 minutes. Against my better judgment, I stopped. Fine. 5 minutes. Her, I made a mistake. I wasn't thinking clearly. My life coach got in my head about self-actualization and independence, and I panicked. Me, so this is your life coach's fault? Her, no. I mean, she encouraged me to prioritize myself, but I took it too far. Me, you think. Her, I don't actually want a gap year. I want to work on our marriage. Me, funny how you want to work on the marriage now that your credit cards don't work. Her, that's not fair. Me, you know what's not fair? Your wife telling you she needs a year off for being married, then acting shocked when you take her seriously. Her, I was confused. Going through something. Me, cool. Go through it as a single woman. Her, you can't just throw away 8 years. Me, you were ready to put them on pause for a year. I'm just fast-forwarding to the end. Her, what about the house? Me, what about it? Her, I live here. Me, it's my house. Bought it before we got married. It's in my name only. Her face went pale. You're kicking me out? Me, my lawyer will discuss transition timelines with your lawyer. You'll have time to figure things out. Her, I have nowhere to go. Me, your mom seems very concerned about you. I'm sure she'd love to help. Her, this is cruel. Me, this is consequences. You wanted to find yourself. Start by finding a place to live. I got my stuff and left. She was crying when I drove away. Felt a little bad. A little. Update 2, 3 weeks later. The temporary support hearing was everything my lawyer promised and more. We showed up Wednesday morning. My wife was there with her lawyer and her mom. She'd clearly been crying. Good strategy, I guess. Her lawyer went first. Painted this picture of a vulnerable woman whose husband cruelly cut her off without warning, leaving her destitute and traumatized. Her lawyer, my client has no income, no credit cards, no access to marital funds. She's been financially abandoned. Judge, what was the precipitating event for the separation? Her lawyer, my client expressed a need for personal space to address some individual growth needs. Her husband responded by immediately filing for divorce and eliminating all financial support. Judge, personal space? Her lawyer, yes, Your Honor. She was experiencing some personal struggles and needed time to work through them. Judge, how much time? Her lawyer, she requested a temporary separation. Judge, how temporary? Silence. Her lawyer shuffled papers. Judge, counselor? Her lawyer, approximately 1 year, Your Honor. The judge's eyebrows went up. She asked for a 1-year separation and was surprised her husband filed for divorce. My lawyer stood up. Your Honor, may I? Judge, please. My lawyer, we have text messages from the respondent sent the evening of the separation request. She sent her husband an itinerary for international travel spanning 12 months. She explicitly stated she needed a gap year for being married to find herself. She planned to travel through Europe and Southeast Asia while her husband waited at home. Judge, waited at home and did what? My lawyer, according to her messages, quote, work on himself too. Judge, while she traveled the world. My lawyer, yes, Your Honor, using his credit cards. Judge, I see. Her lawyer tried to recover. Your Honor, my client was going through a difficult time. She made some poorly worded requests. Judge, she asked her husband to fund a year-long international vacation while she took a break from their marriage. That's not poorly worded, that's poorly thought out. My lawyer submitted the texts. The judge read them, his expression shifting from neutral to incredulous. Judge, Mrs. You texted your husband a packing list that included bikinis for Greece and hiking boots for Nepal. My wife, I was confused, Your Honor. Judge, you seem to have been very specifically confused about where you wanted to go. Her lawyer jumped in. Your Honor, my client needs support while these proceedings continue. Judge, your client is 36 years old with no disabilities preventing employment. Why hasn't she gotten a job? Her lawyer, she hasn't worked full-time in 4 years. She needs time to, Judge, to find herself? I think we've heard enough about finding herself. The judge looked at my wife. Ma'am, You announced you want a year off from your marriage. Your husband took you at your word and filed for divorce. You don't get to be shocked by the natural consequences of your own requests. Judge. Temporary support denied. Get a job. This court is adjourned. Outside the courthouse, my wife was furious. That judge was biased. Her lawyer. We can appeal. This is all your fault. She was pointing at me now. My fault you told a judge you wanted a hike in Nepal while taking a break from our marriage? I was going through something. And now you're going through a divorce. Congratulations on your independence. Her mom stepped up. You've destroyed her. She destroyed our marriage the minute she planned a year-long vacation from it. Her mom. She needs money. She has bills. She should get a job then. Like independent adults do. Her mom. No one will hire her. She hasn't worked in years. Sounds like her problem. Her lawyer pulled her away before she could respond. My lawyer, and I walked to his car. My lawyer. That went well. Better than expected. My lawyer. Now comes the fun part. Asset division. The house was mine, purchased before marriage. My retirement accounts, mostly mine, she'd get a small percentage from the marital years. We had one joint savings account with about $12,000. I'd get half. Her car was paid off in her name. She could keep it. My car, same deal. The following week, her lawyer sent a proposal. She wanted $2,500 per month in permanent spousal support, 50% of my retirement accounts, $50,000 cash payment for her contributions to the marriage, the furniture from our house, my agreement to pay her health insurance for 2 years. My lawyer's response was 1 page. Counteroffer, $0 spousal support. Division per state law. Each party keeps their own vehicle. Furniture splits 50/50ths. Each party responsible for own insurance. Take it or go to trial. Her lawyer called my lawyer. Apparently my wife felt disrespected by our offer. My lawyer. Your client can feel however she wants. The offer stands for 72 hours. After that, it's off the table and we go to trial. Her lawyer called back 68 hours later. She'd accepted, but here's where it got interesting. The week between the hearing and the settlement, my wife apparently went on a campaign to turn our mutual friends against me. Told everyone I'd financially abuse her. That I'd controlled all the money. True, because I earned all the money. That I'd trapped her in the marriage by being married to her. Some people believed her. Lost 3 couples we used to hang out with. They sent me messages about being disappointed in how I handled things. I sent them screenshots of her gap year texts. 2 of the 3 couples apologized. The 3rd blocked me. Whatever. But my wife's smear campaign had an unexpected consequence. Her sister, who I'd barely talked to in years, called me. Her sister, is it true? About the gap year. She didn't tell you? Her sister, she told me you kicked her out for no reason. She announced she was taking a year-long vacation from our marriage and wanted me to fund it. I filed for divorce instead. Her sister, oh my God. Yeah. Her sister, she's been living with my mom, telling everyone you're a monster. I know. Her sister, I'm so sorry. I had no idea. She does this. Does what? Her sister makes these grand plans with zero consideration for anyone else, then plays victim when reality hits. She told me about their mom funding my wife's pottery business that lasted 6 months. The photography studio that never materialized despite $8,000 in equipment. The yoga instructor certification she never used. Her sister. You've been supporting her for years, haven't you? 8 of them. Her sister. Of course you divorced her. I would too. Having someone from her own family validate my decision felt weirdly good. Update 3, 6 weeks later. The divorce is finalized. Took 6 weeks total, which my lawyer said was unusually fast. Turns out judges don't look kindly on gap year from marriage requests. Final settlement. She got 18% of my retirement, marital portion only. $6,000 from the joint savings. Her car. Half the furniture. 0 spousal support. I kept the house. My retirement accounts, minus her portion. My car. My sanity. The furniture split was hilarious. She insisted on taking the couch that I'd paid for, the dining table that I'd paid for, and the bedroom set that I'd paid for. Fine. I bought all new stuff. Better quality, no memories attached. She moved into a studio apartment. Got a job at a retail store, 35 hours a week. Her mom's apparently helping with rent. The life coach? Fired. My wife apparently blamed her for the whole thing, which is rich, considering she's the one who wanted the gap year, not the coach. Last week, I ran into her at a coffee shop. She was with a guy, maybe mid-30s, dressed business casual. She saw me, went pale, then tried to pretend she didn't. I ordered my coffee, sat down, did my work. She and the guy left after 10 minutes. She looked miserable. Got a text later that night from an unknown number. I hope you're happy. Me. New phone, who dis? Her. You know who this is. Me. Oh. Yeah, I'm good. Thanks for asking. Her, I saw you today. You look fine. Like nothing happened. Me. Because I am fine. Nothing did happen. Not to me anyway. Her. This is your fault. Me. You want a gap year from marriage. I gave you a permanent gap for me. Mission accomplished. Her. I made a mistake. Me. You made a choice. Choices have consequences. Her. We could have worked it out. Me. No. You could have worked on yourself while staying married. Instead, you wanted to jet off to Europe on my dime. There's a difference. Her. I was going through something. Me. And now you've gone through a divorce. Congratulations on finding yourself. She didn't respond. I blocked the number. Her mom tried one last appeal. Called my brother. How she got his number, no clue. Asking if I'd consider reconciliation. My brother. He's not interested. Her mom. She's learned her lesson. My brother, what lesson? Don't announce you're taking a year off from your marriage. Her mom. She was confused. My brother. She seems pretty clear now. She's got her independence. Tell her to enjoy it. Here's the thing nobody talks about. Divorce from a bad situation feels amazing. Like weight off your shoulders amazing. I'm not angry anymore. Not hurt. Just free. Started dating casually last month. Nothing serious. Just coffee dates and dinners. It's nice talking to women who have jobs, pay their own bills, and don't need gap years from relationships. My house feels like mine again. Redecorated, new furniture, new vibe. It's clean, quiet, and drama-free. Work's going well. Got promoted 3 weeks ago. I'd been distracted during the marriage, apparently. Now that I'm focused, things are clicking. My brother asked if I regret how I handled it. If I should have tried counseling, given her another chance, been more understanding. Here's my take. She didn't ask for counseling. She didn't suggest we work on things together. She didn't say, I'm struggling. Can we figure this out? She announced she was leaving for a year and expected me to wait around and fund it. That's not a cry for help. That's entitlement. I didn't destroy our marriage. She did, the moment she prioritized a gap year fantasy over our actual relationship. Could I have been nicer about it? Maybe. Could I have given her access to some money during the divorce? Sure. But why? She's an adult. She made an adult decision to essentially leave our marriage. I made an adult decision to make it permanent. She wanted to find herself. Well, she found herself, single, working retail, living in a studio, and dealing with the consequences of her choices. I found myself too. Turns out I'm the kind of guy who doesn't stick around when someone treats marriage like a subscription service they can pause. Someone asked if I worry about her. Honestly? No. She's 36, healthy, educated, and capable of supporting herself. She just never had to before. Now she does. And that's not my problem anymore. The divorce papers are filed away in a folder labeled Lesson Learned. The lesson? When someone tells you who they are, believe them. She told me she needed a gap year from being my wife. I believed her, and I gave her a gap that'll last the rest of her life. Best decision I ever made. Thanks for following along, Reddit. I'm out. Time to enjoy my nice,